Guys, welcome back to the channel. What's happening? We're not in the truck today. It's Wednesday. I know I'm supposed to be, but I had to take care of some business today and stuff, other than just that. So that is the reason why I am not driving today. But tomorrow we'll be back in the truck. So there wasn't a lot of questions in my comment section, but I do have people who need help with I guess starting out the business. I'm not against helping you. If you have been following my channel, I have said I can help, but I will not be able to help the whole world. There's some people that I already do talk to from time to time, just trying to help them set up the business. And when you come for help, you're gonna have to have started the process already. I can't help you from, you don't even have what is it, an LLC. You're not in the process of getting your authority. All that stuff is something that you could do on your own. You don't need help from me or anybody or any other third party company out there trying to charge your arm and have to do that process. That you could do yourself. Everything that you need, man, it's in these videos. You watch every video that I have made, you will find your answer. You'll find what to do right. You'll find what not to do. And that's how I go. But I'm not gonna be able to help you or walk you through the process of how to get an LLC. That's not what I'm here for. My time is limited like everybody else. We all got 24 hours in a day. That's just not what I do. I have stuff that I have to do, behind the scenes of making these videos, my personal life really. So I will not be able to walk you through the whole process. If you really, I always try to use myself as an example, because when I started this process, I had no idea what I was doing. I researched everything. I found the information in the videos on Google. I called people that the FMCSA. I've called Progressive. If you need help with insurance, if you have insurance question, call Progressive. They have people that are getting paid to wait for this code, so you could get answers from them. So instead of you trying to call me and ask me how much I get, I pay for insurance while I live in New Jersey and you live in Alabama or you live in Arizona. Our rate's gonna be different. I don't know how long you've been driving for, what's your driving record like, what's your credit score like. All that factors into how much you're gonna pay for insurance. So the best way to help you on that is, call Progressive. They will help you with, insurance quote, and you'll know exactly what you will pay. I could give you a roughly estimate on, how much it is, but it's not gonna be the same for everybody. Right, I did say that in my video, that the last one of my videos, I was talking about the same information, and I said the only things that we all gonna be paying that's the same is to get your authority. That $300 to file for your authority. That's the only thing that you will pay. That's the same as I paid. Maybe you might pay the BOC3 the same amount, because if I tell you who I use, then you're gonna pay the same exact amount. But everything else going forward is going to be a different fee for everything, right? So when you need help, in the next month, I will be off from school, so I will have some free time, so, for the people that do really need help, in this process, let me know. I might end up doing like a separate email that I will communicate with you back and forth, and we'll see what you need. But I'm not gonna be able to help you with every little single thing. That's not gonna work. If I could find the information myself, then you can find the information yourself. As a matter of fact, when I started this whole process, and this wasn't on YouTube. There's only maybe one person that I seen after I had started the process, and you know, I pretty much got game from them, right? So, but as of now, as of today, you know, in the last 2-3 months, I don't know how many box truck or owner operators have started their YouTube channels, and they are putting out good information that you could use to help you through through the process of getting your authority, getting a truck, whether you want to buy it cash, whether you want to finance, whether you're leasing or you're renting. It's out there. The information has been like back to back. In the last 2-3 months, we have been putting out information on how this process works. And you know, if I had found all these videos 5 months ago, I would have been golden, right? It would have been easy. It would have been a smooth process, you know. So do yourself a favor. You know, you really want to get into this business. I have put out everything that you possibly need in my videos. Everything, you know, everything really. You know, I might have missed 1 or 2 things, but I don't think so. You know. So yeah, I'm here for you guys. I'm not gonna lie. If you need help, I will. You know, I have helped a few people, you know, already in the last 3-4 months. I've started this. You know, I share what I know. You know, I'm not here to say I'm gonna charge you how much, you know, to get you wherever you want to. You're trying to get to. I can't do that because I'm new into the business, and the only thing that I could do is, you know, share with you my process, share with you what I went. You know, what I went through. You know, you might have questions about what to do next after you apply for your authority. I could tell you how to do that, but it's in the videos that I've already made, so there's no point for me to, you know, get, you know, other sources of communications to try to talk to you about it when you can actually go and watch a video and it explains everything, right? So I'm not here, you know, to do that. I'm not in the position of, you know, to make anybody pay me for my information, because everything that I've done thus far is just trial and error. Took time, you know, and sleepless nights, you know. So just do yourself a favor and go and watch all those videos, mine, everybody else that are in the business, and just try to compare, because all the information is gonna it's gonna, you know, come together. You know, this person did that, this person did that. They mistake, I might have done it right, I might have done it wrong, they might have done it better, and it just comes together to know where you want to be. So do yourself a favor, and if you're really serious about this, go and watch every video that we have posted. And I'm not just talking about my channel, I'm talking about everybody's, you know, box truck channels, everybody out there. You know, we went through the same process. You know, if not, the only difference is somebody had bought, you know, their truck cash. You know, I'm financing my truck. You know, they bought a truck and they had to, you know, put money into fixing it, and you know, bought a truck, I financed the truck, I put a down payment, I've crashed the roof, I fixed the roof myself, you know, it's stuff like that. And yeah, you know, the information is out there. You know, I'm not gonna lie, the information is out there. So, you know, the only help that I could probably help you with is, you know, once you already set up everything and you're trying to find a way to get to maybe rate per mile, or, you know, whatever it is, after you have set up everything, after you have the truck, you know, after you have applied for Amazon, all that information is, you could do it yourself, right? It's, you apply, they send you the information that they need, you send it back, it's just back and forth with them, you know. So there's really nothing I could really help you with. I could, you know, I could tell you after you have set up everything on what you need to be doing and what you don't need to be doing, you know, how many miles you need to be driving if you're doing Amazon, you know, if you're in the right location for Amazon, you know, I can help you try to figure that out, you know, because that I have access to. So I could try to get into, say, all right, you live in, you know, Maryland, so let's look at the Maryland load, you know, together. You know, it might not show me every load, but, you know, just to gauge how, you know, how much business y'all have out there, right? So, you know, for that kind of information, I'm trying to look at the load, but I could do that for my New Jersey people, for my PA people, you know, the New Yorkers, the Delawares, you know, the Marylands, you know. I could do that for them. I could show them the board, and because it's kind of accurate. I'm in that area, so you know it shows everything. So other than that, if you live in Tennessee, you know, you're trying to, you know, I'm trying to show you the load board, you might not give me everything. You know, it's just algorithms. That's just how it is, you know. But that's after you set up the business, trying to figure out the rate per mile. How'd you get there? You know, are you better off doing, you know, over the road? Maybe, but I don't have information, you know, on that. But I do have friends that are doing over the road. You know, we could compare the rates. You know, like earlier on today, I was actually talking to one of my guys, and he does over the road, and you know, he's been doing it for like the last 2 years, I think, 2-3 years, and every time I come up with something he might not even know. You know, it's like, what? And I'm like, yeah. So it's just, you know, that back and forth, you know, passing the information and to get to, you know, common grounds, you know, because you might have been doing it for a long time, but then you don't realize that you're missing out on the bigger picture. You know, those numbers, if those numbers are not adding up right, then, you know, it's not gonna work. Because I tell you, the first month I ran my truck, you know, there's definitely some loads that I did that they pretty much paid the expenses and the bills, but not me, you know. So, you know, I haven't really touched any of my money from the truck that I've made, so, you know, it doesn't really matter. But it's just the fact that you know, you're gonna have to drive, you drive loads like that you know, you pay for your expenses and the bills, but you can't actually pay yourself. You know, that 40 cents per mile that's supposed to pay you as the business is not there because you were running below the, you know, your rate per mile. So at the end of the day, it's just trying to understand the numbers, and that's the bigger factor. That's the biggest factor, if not trying to understand the numbers. But I'll get back to you in a little bit. So with any questions, if you have any questions or whatever, just, you know, let me know in the comment section. And again, if you're serious about this, you have to be somewhere in this process. I'm not going to start with it from the jump. So thank you for watching, and, you know, I hope you like the content. If you like it, you know, subscribe, share, comment, and you know the drill. Appreciate it.